the air on first down. Got his man.
If you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
Motion from the wideout. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. He stopped at the 48. They pick up a 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. How about utilizing the fullback and picking up just a little... Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can... Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Coleman. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Got his man downfield. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's a heat. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hardy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's got an open man. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Rushes on him. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but...
Got it in the middle. It's Manning.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick completion to the right. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news. Quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Missouri! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to...
They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. From the gun, looking for a man. He fires a bullet to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Fires to the middle. And here's the third interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so...
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off play action on first down. Got him downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jones. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Off play action. Got his man quickly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. First down for this offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this second.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows...
Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls it in. It's Manning. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. Missouri trying to run out this clock. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snags it over the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm The Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Tigers will hustle to the line. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They'd love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses that phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they're looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago they weren't as talented as some of their opponents, but they also gave some games away. And they've got to be better in critical down and distances in big moments when they get into these SEC conference games this season.
Throwing right. He's got it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense.
Turning it on! He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, I know it seems like an...
They'll run this play from the pistol. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. A strike downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hardy. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to throw again. Good timing on the quick out. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. From the gun. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. They'll run play action. Touchdown, Tiger! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This will likely be the last play of the half. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Tigers want to move quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Missouri.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game, they're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt cut. He lost one down the sideline. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for space, it's Hardy. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quickly complete.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're facing a 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And how about the timing of the line?
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception.
After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. Quick strike complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Tigers! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he...
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here we go. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Tigers in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken...
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hardy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. It's on target and complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Offense just not able to get it clicking down here in the red zone. That's
looking downfield on 1st down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they're
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the right. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires downfield. On target to the left. And he's got enough for the 1st down, and it'll be at the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fakes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. He might want another play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Gonna take a shot. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Line gets set, 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Missouri! And the pummeling has started. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying play action. And he throws another interception. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah,
Enough play action on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Finds his man. It's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Missouri wants to go fast. Back to pass on second down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Punts it out of the air. He's got enough for a Missouri first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Manning. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the...
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught, close to the marker, it's Manning. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
The receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback making checks. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and into the house. Touchdown. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Working the middle, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Hold offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Knocked off his feet. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score anymore. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field.
They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Missouri gets to the line quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Coleman.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Using the quick game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Missouri.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. This time on target. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys. No matter how I give it to him.
Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They want to get this defense on its heels.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
He's got an open man.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is...
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll close in. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he reels it in inside the 30. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing?
When you're down late in the game, you got to make...
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to... Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And with the interception... Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got his man to the left. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got him. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's the third interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Missouri wants to go fast.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Fires to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Tigers have their offense in high gear.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he... Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their...
He wants to go deep. He's got it down the right side.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only, and the defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hardy.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got a man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Touchdown, Missouri! Fire! This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Wide open downfield. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're
it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Ballman?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in